you'll notice with the toxic friends, like, okay, fine, something good will happen to you, and you'll tell them, and you're so excited, and they're like, oh wow, that's good, fantastic. But their face doesn't show the fantasticness.
Oh, it's just words.
Yes, they'll ice you. So they ice your news, and you're like, oh, shouldn't I be happy? So you start second guessing your happiness. You're like, so I didn't do good. Or then after the icing comes the ghosting. They don't talk to you because of your strike of good fortune. They won't talk to you again.
That's just jealousy.
That's jealousy.
Yes.
And another aspect of a toxic friendship.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Bond. I am Lali Mrisha, and today before we get into the topic, nataka guest wangu aje introduce kidogo, alafu sasa ndo tuambie topic ni nini.
Hi Lali, thanks for having me.
Welcome.
Oh, speechless. My name is Jina Langoni. My name is, that feels more natural. My name is Christine Chelagat. Should I say the third one? Wacheka hivyo.
Unaweza sema ya tatu, unaweza tuambia maybe what you
tatu,
do.
Makes me feel like a traitor. So yeah. I'm Christine Chelagat, or just Chela.
Yes.
Nice to be here.
Thank you for coming and taking your time to come to Let's Bond. Okay. And the topic today is signs that you're in a toxic friendship. Najua mmezoea tunaongea kuhusu relationship, but today we want to deal with the friends, those toxic friends. Yeah, so Chela and I will discuss these are my signs. Tuambie zile zenye sisi tunajua, then them wanaweza tuambia later in the comment section.
Oh yeah, true, because tunatumianga toxic for everything these days. We're like, oh my god, this environment is so toxic. Yeah. Like, oh my god, I can't survive here, it's so toxic. Yeah. But what does it really mean?
Yes.
So, as usual, tutaenda tu kwa the defining characteristics. Yeah. So, for a toxic friendship, inakuanga na one defining characteristic that it's all about the toxic friend, mostly. Yes. Like, you and your issues don't matter as long as the toxic friend breathes. Breathes. Yeah. Breathes. Breathes. Yeah, breathes. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be about them 24/7.
Yes.
So yeah.
That is toxic friendship to you.
Oh, is it though? Because, I mean, when I look at it deeply, okay, some friends, no, it's toxic, for real, for real.
It's just toxic.
Yeah, because the world doesn't revolve around you. Just give me a chance, I'm also your friend.
That was my next statement. It was like, that was my definition for toxic friendship. Yeah. The world revolves around them. Yes, we're just living in their world. So when we get into the signs, so for me, I'd say I'd know I'm in a toxic relationship if each and every time I go to my friend, I'm like, I have an issue I want to discuss with you, or I just want to vent. Wewe kazi yako tu ni kunilenga. So I come to you like, hi Chela. So like yesterday night, while I was going through my emails, I found out that nimekuwa sacked, or my contract is about to be terminated. Then you just, ni kama hukusikia Kenya nimesema, you just go to like, so sijakwambia I saw these shoes. Like, kwani nilikuwa naimba.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very wow. That's top 3 or top 2, because the next point I actually wanted to bring out was how when you're with a toxic friend, you can't rely on them for anything.
True.
Right?
Yes.
Because they'll always be about how hard it is for them to give you what you need.
Okay.
Because as a friend, you lean on your friends.
Yes.
Most of the time.
Yes.
So you go to your friend, you're like, oh my god, there's this situation at work and I really need support. Yeah, because before I make this decision, I really need your help. I really need to lean on you in this time. But that friend is like, no, just listen, I can't. you know, but they won't say that. It's their actions. Oh, okay. They'll start speaking about other things, like not even related to that. They're like, oh, but there's this shopping bonanza at Carrefour. You guys, we should go.
Yeah.
And you're there worried about your workplace, and you know.
Yes.
Again, it's about the same point. You are in different worlds.
They're never listening to you.
They're never listening to you.
Yes. You just go, you want to vent out, they just want to speak about whatever is going on in their life. Wewe jipange. Then sana hata tukisema on the same point, like you cannot rely on them. The same thing pia ikikuja kwao, because you can't rely on them, they always want attention on them.
Yes. So the spotlight follows them everywhere.
Yes. So everywhere, anytime, mkitaka kufanya tu kitu yoyote tu, attention tu ni kwao tu. Like, amekuja, sijui, I have this and this, I want to do this and this. And kila time tu ni, Lali, come and help me do this. Lali, I want to do this. Lali, I'm thinking about this. But when Lali wants to do something with you, hapo sasa ndo you draw the line. Yeah. It's all that attention to anataka tu ikue tu kwao. Wewe you deal with their problems, mimi ni deal na zangu.
You know, like it's everything should be to their own convenience, at their own time, at their own speed.
Yeah.
So let's say as friends, obviously, you can't stay without visiting your friend.
Yeah.
So every time the visit has to be to their place. Let's say I'm from Mombasa and you live in Nairobi, and you know we're friends, we're close.
Yes.
The toxic friend will always find a way to make you go from Mombasa to Nairobi.
Yes.
Wanaifanya ikuwe like as a matter of urgency. They're like, imagine it's right now I need you, saizi. Then ukifika hapo it's like, oh my god, I have a date. Nivae hizi viatu ama nivae hizi viatu zingine.
Exactly. So you're wajali, like you had something to do or you had other plans. You just have, when they say they want you to do this or they want you to meet up, you just drop everything for them.
Everything. Yeah. That's... Oh, anyway.
And by the way, most of us deal with the toxic relationships without knowing. Unapatanga sa these toxic friends, they're really manipulative.
Yes.
Ni later tu ukikando kuzileza, by the way ninatumiwa.
You like right now I'm doing this episode, I'm like, wow, kumbe
kuna ule mwenye alikuwa ananitumia.
Oh yeah. And even there's some other instances pia pali. Okay, I'll say it as not being intentional with your friendship.
Okay.
So it has an aspect of toxicity kwa sababu it's actually a friend of mine who pointed it out towards me. They told me, I love you as a friend, but you're not intentional with your friendship, you know. I feel as though siwezi kukupigia simu uchukue. There's always conditions.
Okay.
I feel as though when I tell you to come, you won't come because you'll be like, oh, I'm not able to come because of this and this and that. But I need you. So that aspect of being intentional with your friendship. So when you're not intentional with your friendship, hapo sasa ndio pale toxicity inatokea.
Okay. Yeah. Imenigusa kidogo. No, niko za home. Okay.
Najua. Tuko wengi because actually if this friend hadn't actually pointed it out, he went no contact. Alikuja tu akaniachia text WhatsApp akaniambia cheki, I love you but you're not as intentional as they want my friends to be. Kwa hivyo sasa mimi, don't text me again, don't call me. Peace. You know?
Yes.
And the thing about this relationship zetu za siku hizi wecheki, si nilikushow sasa tutaonana siku nyingine and that's it.
Yeah, people are always ready to cut off. Umefanya.
And it's supposed to like deal with that. Anyway, if this podcast ever reaches my friends' ears, I'm sorry for not being intentional. Maybe in another life. Sorry, not another life. Maybe when I'm in a position to be more intentional, I will be. And I'm sorry.
Yeah. But okay, adult friendships tend kufanya mtu baidha fikiria like, are you more intentional with your friendships? Juu baidha ukifikiria vitu zenye unafanyanga in your 24 hours, ni mara sijui uko kazi, uende home, sijui rest, kama you're living alone, you start cooking, kabla ushike hiyo simu you start texting ko, ama sijui sa ile mtu anakukola anataka kuongea kwa zileza, I just don't want to be on the phone right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. So life pia inafanyanga mtu unafika to that point of friendship.
Yes.
Okay, another sign of a toxic relationship to you.
Another sign would come when, so during a friendship, see, you know, it's literally in the name. Mko kwa ship pamoja.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And it's bound to happen sometimes.
Okay.
Like some elements of toxicity, see as outspoken.
Yeah.
Like the one I've just mentioned, that being intentional.
Yes.
And how you've said it tends to get away from us because as adults we have responsibilities na sisa zote tutakuwa 24/7 ati tuko ready. You know? So while we're in that ship, you know, there's also another one. Mnakuja mnazoeana tu vibaya. You know.
Oh, okay, okay.
They're like, you know, they start using insults, literal insults. And you guys, I know insults are a love language sometimes.
Yes.
Lakini kuna venye utatukanwa usikie
zitacha nerve.
Dude, hata kama hiyo yako imezidi, you know.
Ama anatafuta something personal about you.
So personal.
Insecurity
like, anajua itakuumiza. And then they tell you, jokes. Serious.
Ujui jokes?
Yeah, that's our love language. Tunatokanana, we have this thing, right?
But it's not. There's jokes, then kuna ile time ko like jokes aside, this hurt me.
Exactly.
Then that one naona like when you kusema kwani ujui jokes, they knew what they were doing. And when you tell them imekuhurt, wako zile za they just want to brush it off. Wao usahau kuhusu your story.
Wow.
Hawataki hata kusikiliza kwa zile za wewe zoea. So you're like vile unasema hiyo kuna a point watu wanafika wamezoeana sana.
Yeah, that's true. And as a friend, if you don't feel safe asking, kama you guy, you took it too far. Are you sure ilikuwa utani ama ulikuwa tu, you know,
you just wanted to,
yeah. Well, at that point pali, if you're friends, you should ask each other such things. Lakini in a toxic friendship, hakuna your freedom. You can't go to your friend umuliza guy, you called me this word. And I purposely told you I don't like it. So mbona umeniita hivyo, you know. That's another sign it's a toxic friendship.
Yes, ama you've told them before you don't like when they call you this word because it's a joke. You are just kidding.
Exactly.
But they just keep on doing it over and over again because like it's a joke.
It's a joke.
Tumezoeana. See, that is what we do. Hata vile unasema hata with that point here, it gets insultive to some point mkimeke hizo jokes. Kuna wengine friends vile saa zingine wezi notice but they can be very critical about you. Comes to your physical appearance. Kwanza the physical appearance part.
Yes.
And tumekuwa like Chela si tutamit over the weekend. Mimi nimekuja nimevaa vile nimevaa kwa zile za so tunaenda ukiwa hivyo. Hapo kuna vile wao wanazisema wezi ni later ukikaa chini ndoko by the way ama nilo na brush off but later uko na ile niuma ama vile unasema tu alikuwa na joke si tunaongeanga si ananiambianga but you find that some friends that are very they are very critical critical
so that you're here.
Critical of their friends hadi ikikuja hadi kwa whatever they do. Maybe you love art so you like draw, paint. Mtu mwingine akija kwa zile za Chela, whatever you have done is a masterpiece. Lali akija kwa nasungetumia this shade of blue hii haibambi there is no time atakuja kuambia I love whatever you've done. I love how you're looking today. The dress is nice but
there's always that element kujudge, say it's not good enough. You can do better. And I think I can do better than you.
Exactly. Ani hao ndo anajua like ungefanya hivi ingekuwa perfect because it's the idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Mimi sidhani kuna mtu anapenda like every time wamemeet na best yake ama akitaka. Unajua a friend kama wewe hawezi muonyesha like vile nimesema an example of if you do art. Hawezi muonyesha hata something you're trying. Maybe you're trying something new because does this look good uko like niko sure ataniambia this and this should haifai ku happen.
Which reminds me of another thing. So kuna hiyo aspect ya judging, you know, and they take it a step too far. Hivyo wenye nilikuwa na mention, they judge you and they say they are better than you.
Okay.
Ingekuwa mimi ningekuwa nimeshahang kwa gallery. Ingekuwa na gallery yangu. So it's like you're not doing something hard if you're taking your art, for example. Art is a very serious thing because it's an expression of yourself.
Exactly.
So they're like, if it was me, hapana. Kwanza, me, wacha tu nianze hizi lessons. I can do better than you.
Yeah. So it's like a competition to them.
It's a competition to them. They're like, I can always one-up you.
Kwanza hakuna kitu usinyaka hiyo. You're like, nimekuonyesha hii, so it was not supposed to be a competition. Nimekuonyesha tu like, uniambia iko poa, correct me here. Because constructive criticism, of course, need to accept. But wewe umekuja ukiniambia, hii hata ifai kufanya hivi, fanya hivi. Hata ungenipatia ningefanya better. No thank you, baki nayo. Na sielewi mbona, like, we're in a friendship, why does it always have to be a competition?
Yeah.
So Chela amenunua this, mimi naenda kutafuta something more pricier than that.
Bas.
Ama unapata kwanza kuna you remember like back in primary hakuna kitu ilikuwa inauma watu like two friends wenye unaona like kama mko mnacheza number 1 number 2 hapo ever. Akikupita to this time ageuke number 1. All of a sudden the friendship is over. Mara sijui I've found a new BFF juu ya like umeshindwa tu.
Yeah.
Cause like okay, this is such a small thing ya kufanya like itetemesha at a friendship. I thought like nikimake it you're supposed to be happy. Just the same way ukimake it nafaa kuwa nimefurahia. So I understand competition in any competition hata in life. Like so furahia tu mwenzako kenye imeendelea. Yeah.
Now you've mentioned that. Ukanikumbusha hii aspect ya kughost mtu. Because ghosting at times it can be a form of closure for some people. Kama venye nimekwambia ubishti yangu. Okay, there's a friend of mine, he told me I wasn't intentional with our friendship, but he explained his reasons. Akasema, mimi I'm going to ice you out. Nitakughost. But it's because this is what I wanted from our friendship and I didn't get it. I love you, you've been a good friend, lakini you are not the friend I need saizi, you know. They'll explain that way. But then you'll notice with the toxic friends, like, okay, fine, something good will happen to you, sindio? And you'll tell them and you're so excited and they're like, oh wow, that's good, fantastic. But their face doesn't show the fantasticness.
It's just words.
Yes, they'll ice you. So they ice your news and you're like, oh, shouldn't I be happy? You know? So you start second guessing your happiness. You're like, so I didn't do good? Or then after the icing comes the ghosting. They don't talk to you because of your strike of good fortune. They won't talk to you again.
That's just jealousy.
That's jealousy.
Yes.
And another aspect of a toxic friendship. Because why are you jealous of me? It's not a competition. You clap your hands for me, I clap my hands for you.
Kila mtu ako na time yake. There is no need to compete in life.
Exactly.
Na by this mentality of competition in life, sasa kwanza to people our age, by then inatusumbua sana. We find some people living fake lives. You're like, I saw Chela with this car. Mimi nimeenda nimechukua loan. I'm like, I have to get a bigger car. At the end of the day, people forget that utarudi kwa nyumba yako, mimi nitarudi kwa nyumba yangu. So I took a loan. Nani anateseka? Mimi. Chela alibai yake na pesa yake. She's just relaxed at home with no stress. Mimi ndio nataka kufanya overtime, sijui nataka kufungua biashara 50 tu ndo nilipe loan.
Yes.
So like competition, everyone should know that kila mtu ako na time yake. Just go at your own pace. We are not equal. Na tutaikuwa equal. Another sign of a toxic friend, mi uona ni there are friends who are not respectful when it comes to your beliefs, your values, your boundaries, respecting you as a person. Hata hawajali, they're just disrespectful for no reason. So you like, let's take religion hivyo. If I were Muslim, unajua tu like I have to have maybe my hijab on, ama there's this and this I do not want in my house. Kama tuseme like I know a friend mwenye yeye with alcohol apendangi hizo shughuli sana. So you know that this friend apendi like when you're drunk or when there's alcohol around her. But wewe ujali, umeinvitiwa sleepover ndo umebeba a whole 6-pack, umebebana nao kuenda kwake.
Yes. Yeah, like that's a boundary umeka, but they literally cross it.
Yeah. They're like, sini beshte yangu, ataelewa. They forget that I am a person na nilisema this and this will not happen in my house ama around me. Yeah. Like it's just don't do it. Yeah. Unataka kunywa, then we'll meet when you're sober. Hivyo. So there's some friends who do not respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kwanza hata umesema hivyo about the friends who can't respect you or respect your wishes or respect the boundaries you've drawn.
Yes.
Ukanikumbusha the point where friends who cannot be trusted.
Yeah.
Because where umechora boundary, you've stated clearly what it is you do and do not want.
Yes.
But yet here they are every time wanna cross your boundary.
Yes.
How can you trust them then?
Exactly.
Very untrustworthy.
Wanakuanga every time mdomo yao iko ready na an excuse.
They're not apologetic.
Yes.
Watakukosea. They'll cross a boundary and they'll be like, sorry, I thought we were friends.
Yeah. Na expect by her saying sorry, your story tuweke full stop na ishia hapo. Like, sisi ni mabeshte, nimesema sorry.
Yeah.
Na waseme ati sorry like they mean it ni sipole. Hivyo tu. Ama iza me unajua tu nilisahau tu nikabebana nazo. Unajua ni weekend.
Yeah.
So if it was weekend, you knew you were coming to my place and you know I do not want this and this around.
Yeah.
So ni wewe tu wewe tabia yako tu ni mbaya. Utaki tu kuelewa like there's this boundary I set and you have to respect it.
Yes.
Yeah. People should really respect. I think mimi sidhani kuna kitu ngumu kama kuna kitu ngumu kama ku just give respect to any person, hata a stranger. Yeah, you just have to be respectful to everyone around you.
Yes.
Because whatever you want to be done to you, pia fanya the other person. Wezi taka timia respect you alafu watu unakuja tu ukifanya whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I'll do the same. Ama kama I become the bigger person, I just cut you off pia mimi.
Tulisema being the bigger person tunaachia Mungu na Yesu. Wengine yote when they go low
you go lower. Hakuna kubembelezana sasa.
Because again itafika tu time even you will have to prioritize your own peace.
Yes.
Because after someone has disrespected you so much, there's no trust.
Yes.
They're jealous of you. They're always competitive with you. There'll have to be a time put your foot down.
Okay.
And you're like, oh boy, we can't do this anymore.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Yes. Because at the end of the day, vile unasema, it comes back to you.
Yes.
There's no need to actually I've known Chela since high school. It's been several years that he sees the cut off Chela from my life due to the familiarity and the time we've been together. Aina haja nishinde huko nakaa stressed, haggard, trying to please Chela kila time at my own expense. Unasema tu wewe pia unaweza enda. Yes. Watu wako wengi huko nje.
Jipende. Yeah. Go meet new people. It's never too late.
Yes.
Like ikiwa late ni saa zile umekufa.
Yeah, it's never.
Should I mention death here? Yeah. Mwisho ni saa zile umekufa. There's always time to try new things. There's always time to try new interests. So unaona if you're with that toxic friend, they'll just discourage you again. Utakwambia, unataka kujaribu hii? Mimi nilijaribu and I can tell you si poa. But you and the friend are two different people.
Yes.
You are allowed to move beyond the boundaries of your friendship. Yeah. So yeah, like a ship, itabidi tu time dock.
Okay.
So the decision whether you stay together or whether you go apart is still ultimately yours two to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we be careful with who we choose as friends because we are the one who makes the choice too. Okay, he took Chela and I'm like, Chela is my friend. So at the end of the day, uangalie atanijenga, hanijengi. Is she giving me peace? Is she not giving me peace?
Yeah. So, exactly.
Yeah. Friendships, tuliambiwa last time, they make or break you. Yeah. thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. So pia sisi tukae kando tuanze kuulizana maswali. Have we been doing this?
Tukue na cut off list. Sema hii ulifanya.
Intentionally tuacha tuweke uko mwisho kabisa, tutadeal nayo baadaye.
Yeah, kama kawaida.
Yes, but thank you very much for taking your time to come to Let's Bond. I really appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
Yes, and we are glad that you've watched our episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Now, Pia, we hope you've learned from it. Prioritize your peace, everyone. Kila mtu prioritize their peace. Thank you. Until next time, I was Lali Mrisha.